Hello, everyone. This is part three to the intro to real estate investing. So, anyway, I'm not going to talk a lot about some of the other parts of that part of the video. I'm going to just go right on into the mentoring. So, anyway, every successful investor at some point had a mentor. I even had a mentor, and I still talk to my mentor every once in a while myself. And I've had questions for them where I've come across things because you're never going to know everything in real estate. You're always going to have a question. But anyway, I've had questions. I've called him and picked his brain and said, "Hey, you ever had something like this before? What was the way you worked with that?" And he simply just gave me a quick, simple answer to it, and I moved on and said, "Well, hey, thanks, Don. I'll talk to you later." And that was it. But I was fortunate to have a mentor and a lot of other successful investors out here that they were fortunate, and those are the ones who really made it successful. Okay, it's the ones who had a mentor. So you got to understand something: the difference between ones that's really successful and trying to be successful at real estate investing. uh, they've had a mentor that pretty much taught them how to do real estate. So anyway, I'm not going to talk long on that, but a good place to start networking until you can find someone that's willing to work with you and mentor you is through your local RIA group. Why? Because I used to go through the local RIA group when I first got started in real estate, and I met a lot of the people that I know today. Realtors, the head of the RIA group, they were also realtors. They had their own real estate agent. I've met other people that were new to real estate, so it didn't make me feel all alone. I kind of started feeling like I was a part of a community. And then also being at those real groups, I was finding out who the heavy hitters were, who had the money, who had the properties, who's looking for the properties, and who's trying to sell properties. All that goes on at real groups. So anyway, you want to join a real group, and that's going to help you further understand uh, everyone in the area and your market that you're going to be trying to buy real estate or sell real estate in. So anyway, um, I was wanting to just really give you a little bit about why mentoring is important. Is because I'm creating a real estate program that's a mentor program. It's going to actually take you step by step through deals and teach you how to buy real estate like an investor, not how to buy real estate. How to buy real estate is the old way. I'm going to take you the new way. The new way is teaching you how to think and buy real estate like an investor. Understand what we're looking at, the real understanding of what we're looking at, not get your mind clouded up worrying about the wrong things, but get your mind focused on the right things on how to buy real estate. Because when I see a piece of property, there's only a few things that's important to me. One is, what's the asking price? Second is getting myself some comps, figuring out what is the market asking for in that particular area in the last 3 to 6 months on that particular house. How much is that house really worth? Once I see what that is and that is, and that makes sense, then I go to the next step. And that's when I'm filling out all that information on a spreadsheet that I have on my computer, automatically typing in the details of the house, year was built, uh, finding out, and I have a good idea how much its taxes are. So I'm adding in all these numbers that it's basically going to tell me what I'm going to pay for this property if I decide to accept the offer. Then there's also more additional information that is giving me details on. That's my rehab costs. If I'm using hard money, it's going to type in all my what's going to cost me to borrow money to get this particular deal done. Um, the rehab budget that I'm projecting is going to calculate and spit it all down, and then gives me a final total how much this deal is going to cost me. And I also have another column on that same spreadsheet that tells me, okay, here's what I'm going to spend into it. This is what my rehab cost is, and this is what I'm selling it for. And after it's sold, This is how much I'm supposed to profit at the end. So anyway, that's something that I've created for myself. Why? Because it just helps me get through to see a deal and not a deal. Okay. I have a binder that I keep every single thing that I do whenever I go out and do a deal. Why? Because when I've called someone, they may not have answered the phone, and I don't want to be fumbling through a folder. So I always three-hole punched it, put it in my binder, and boom, it went off with me. And during the day, if someone called me and they had questions that I had left on their message machine about their property, I can easily just open it up, and there it is. There's that one form out that I printed out that I can continue to ask all my questions. Then I have other forms that I have in that binder. For instance, when I go see a property, I just snatch that one form out, and that's my inspection form, and I go step by step through that inspection. Why? Because everything you miss is every dollar you lose. And I'm going to teach you how to find the money in your property and not lose your money. Okay. I'm going to teach you about the right properties to buy and the wrong properties to buy, the wrong problems in a property, why not to buy. Um, then you're going to basically get hands on. My system is going to teach you step by step by step by step how to do exactly every type of deal that can be imagined out there. Then it's going to include me mentoring you hands on for 5 weeks how to use that system, how to use my exact system. You know, can I look at it like this? You ever went into a McDonald's and had a different kind of Big Mac? Well, they don't allow you to make the Big Mac but one way. That two, what's it? Three buns, two patties, onions, and that special sauce, right? That's exactly how my system is. I'm going to teach you exactly how to go out, find a deal, okay? Go write an offer on it, get your funding put in order, get it over to a title company, and go to the close. That's what I'm going to teach you every single time. And through my system, I'm going to teach you how my system can tell you exactly how to do every type of deal that you can ever come across. Okay. And if it's not in there, it's because it doesn't fit my system. Okay. But you can always ask questions and I can probably give you the answers. Because, see, I'm not out buying commercial property. I don't buy commercial property. So if you want to learn how to buy commercial property, then you need to find someone that's buying commercial property. But if you're looking to buy real estate, then I'm your man. My course is going to get you right there. Um, some people are asking the major question right now: what's the state of this economy with this coronavirus, and then the government shutting down things? Well, I'm going to share my thoughts, okay, and they're just my opinions. But if the market falls out and the bottom falls out, it's the best time to ever be in real estate. This is the time when you'll make the most amount of money you have ever made in your life. This is a time to be so happy and so grateful that this real estate market has finally tamed itself and came back to normal, and you are going to make a ton of good money. So anyway, is recession the best time and the worst time to buy real estate? It's the best time to buy real estate. The worst time to buy real estate is when the market is on fire so hot that there's just not enough deals out here, you know, for you to find or to buy. And you're always in the trenches trying to find deals. And that's mainly where you're going to be when the market is on fire, super, super hot. But I don't think the market's going to be super, super hot pretty soon. It's going to have some problems because why? Financially, people are getting racked up on credit cards and they're getting ready to debt themselves out. Our government's just figuring out a temporary band-aid for the situation, but the economy is definitely going to take a change, and the real estate market as well. So, best time to buy real estate is when the market is falling apart. That's when you make the most amount of money. So stick around, learn a whole bunch more about real estate. And again, I just wanted to finish off the intro to real estate investing and talk about the final phase of mentoring. And if you can find someone, grab their hand, ask them how can you be a part of what they're doing, and get mentored, because that's how you're going to get to the next level. Real estate courses alone will not get you there. It will get you the knowledge, but it won't get you to understanding how to use that knowledge. So anyway, until the next time, I will talk to you later and have a great day.